Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video for you all. And today we're going to be talking about receiving. Um, I was meditating, and that was the download that I got was to teach receiving, because it really is like a state in its own. Um, Hi, everyone. But yeah, we're going to talk about receiving today. So before I do get started, I am Olivia Grace. This is the Mastermanifesters channel. Here I talk about manifestation, law of assumption, all that good stuff. So if you are into that topic, then you should totally subscribe. We'd love to have you be a part of the community. Um, for those of you interested in working with me, one-on-one packages will be going away soon, but Ethereal Dream, the 4-week group program, will be starting in May. So, and the early bird pricing will be ending soon. So, email links in the description for that. Okay. All right. And obviously, I'm doing a get ready with me. Hello, mommy love. Hi, Ty. I am in my new house. I would show you guys more, but it's obviously very messy right now. So, but this is the room that will be my studio in my office. Hi, Hello Kitty. Hi, Mama K. Hi, Chosen. Hi, Lyric. Hi, Udita, Lori, Ash, Lisa, Thorn, Bora, Midnight Hawk. What's up, dude? Hey, Zipporah, Ash, Khadijah, Manifesting Queen. Um, that's so funny. Hello Kitty, you manifested me live before 12 p.m. I love that. I love that for you, okay, girl? Because you be up late watching these lives. Thank you, Mama K. All right, you guys. So let's get into the topic, okay? Um, Thank you, Lyric. So let's talk about receiving. Now, receiving is basically the opposite of Tringsville, right? Like the receiving mode is actually the opposite of Tringsville. Now, what was I about to say? It'll come back to me. But we think that manifesting, like since we've been talking for like the last couple weeks or so about not manifesting, right? Because if you're manifesting, then you are in this in at the time or the awareness that you're in when you're manifesting is I don't have it, right? And that's what I was going to say is Aaron Lyons was the one who said that you want to just be a really good receiver rather than being a really good manifester. You want to be a good receiver because there's not really anything to create. You just really want to create the state of being and the state of awareness of someone who is receiving constantly, right? And so, like, the way that that's kind of how I live, but I feel like really like opening yourself to receive, right? Opening yourself to receive and really seeing the worthiness in yourselves, you guys, okay? Like I'm not even kidding you guys. Like worthiness is something that is what allows you to receive the bigger things in life, right? Like when you want when you're going past just this little thing or this little amount of money or this little amount of thing, like but really to like changing your entire life, it's how deserving that you think that you are. And it doesn't really matter what this topic is, whether it's love or money or success. You have an idea about what what you think you deserve. And so if like you may not allow yourself to receive more than that, and if you do, then you may feel uncomfortable in that, right? So, really understanding and knowing that you deserve the best. You deserve to have the best. It's natural for you. It's actually natural for you to have the best because you're a god of your reality. Okay? You are the all. You're a divine being. Okay? So, you having what you want, living the life that you love is what it's supposed to be like. And anything that's telling you opposite from that, those are the things that you want to clear, right? Like shadow work, right? Everybody talks about, oh, shadow work, you don't really need shadow work and this and this and that. And the shadow, it's not that you have to go in and say, oh, I'm going to go and deep dive in all of this. It's like I tell you guys, when you assume something bigger and better for yourself, your shadows and the limits that you have previously subscribed to are automatically going to come up for you. It's automatically going to show itself when you say, "Ooh, I want to manifest $1 million," but then you feel like, "Damn, but I don't feel comfortable even with like a few $1,000s." Then that's showing you that there's something around receiving there. When you feel like, "Oh, I want to be in my dream relationship," but when you think about someone actually loving you, or you have somebody who's actually showing up like that, you're automatically assuming, well, this must be toxic, right? This must be about to turn toxic because it can't really be like this. It's showing you where your level of receiving is, right? So the first thing, like I said, is to work on your worthy and deservingness, knowing that you deserve the best, right? But the next thing is to really just expect the best of everything. Like, allow yourself to have it, allow yourself to dream. I know for me personally, like, there was for a long time, I just couldn't see nicer things for myself. Like, I just didn't think that, like, even though I wanted it and I kind of felt like like I would, it felt like it was meant to be like that, but I just couldn't see it for myself. Like, I was just like, I can't really see myself really thriving like that. And really coming into my highest timeline, right? Really letting go of that mediocre or victim mentality or victim um self-concept that says you can only have so much, or you have to pay a price, or whatever it is, you have to sacrifice, this can't last, all of those things. Like, unsubscribing from those beliefs, you guys, and realizing that, no, like, for me, what really helped me was, like I said, the highest timeline, realizing that I'm in my highest timeline, I'm in my highest version of reality, you guys. Like, sometimes it's easier to think about your reality instead of trying to think about yourself, right? Because if you're like, "Oh, I'm trying to be the one that's in my highest timeline, but I don't know how she is," right? Rather than, "No, I'm just stepped into the reality where I'm in my highest timeline." Like, you guys, being in this house, we've been here for like the past couple days, and it's honestly, you guys, it is so much bigger than my last apartment. It's so much bigger. It's just really gorgeous, really, really nice. And I like, it feels like a dream. It feels like a dream. Like, when I'm walking up the stairs, I'm like, "Oh, these are my stairs. Like, these are not apartment stairs. These are my stairs in my house that I'm walking up, or I'm looking over into the bigness of like downstairs. And I'm like, oh my God, like, wait, I'm not at an Airbnb. Like, this is my house. Like, it's wild. Right. And so it's not so much like, it is about becoming that version, but sometimes you can think of the reality first, because a big thing with manifesting and receiving as well is expectation, you guys. Okay, it's expectation. This, for those of you who have been manifesting and have been really actually putting, in the effort to retell your story, right? And you're not really seeing results. I want you to ask yourself, what are you expecting though? Like, are you really expecting for today to be the day that whatever manifests for you, right? For me personally, and I've heard other people ask this question a lot too, I had a big belief in sacrifice, which I'm going to make another video about, because it's a really big topic that allows you to break through into your highest timeline in your dream reality. But that belief in sacrifice, the belief that I have to pay a price. If I receive something good, something bad has to happen, or things can't really be good for long. Bad things have to happen, like, like that kind of belief system. And I really felt like that, like, oh, and so it would stop me. It would stop me from thinking bigger, because I was like, well, I don't want anything really, if something really good happens, something really bad has to happen. But when you realize that you're in your highest timeline though, you're in your highest version of reality. Okay? You're in your highest version of reality. So if you're in your highest version of reality, then it just gets better and better and better, right? Better and better comes from Awaken the God Self with Candace. Better and better. It's the best already, and it just keeps getting better. Every day I remind myself, like, oh, I don't have to expect a regular ass day. I can expect wonderful manifestations. I can expect wonderful news. I can expect wonderful things. And like this week has just been, honestly, even though I've been moving, it's been a lot of fun. I've been catching up with all my friends, literally all my closest friends. I'm seeing them in the same week, which I think has to be some type of like, no, some type of anomaly because that just is never the case. But it's just expecting wonderful things instead of expecting yourself to go to bed again tonight, disappointed and like up again another day that, passes that I don't get what I want. Start expecting that you do, right? This is also how you manifest instantly. So you expect it instantly instead of expecting there to be a time. Now, let's actually talk about expectation while I'm talking about this. And this goes in with receiving too. But when you're expecting, you guys, you want to have a balance, okay? You want to have a balance of expecting, but not putting pressure on yourself, okay? Because a lot of times, if they're like, oh, I'm expecting it right now, or I'm expecting it today, and oh my God, it's 10 o'clock at night and I haven't received anything, it's not coming. Oh my God, I messed it up. Oh no, like this and this and that. And it's like, it's no, like you being light and easy, you guys, like being cool, but insist on it. It's a balance of those things, okay? Be cool, don't freak out, but insist on it though. Like I remember when if you guys saw that video where I said I had manifested $1,000 instantly while watching my video. And as I was like I was watching my own video about instant manifestation. And I was like, ooh, like I was really resonating with what I was saying. And I was like, yeah, like I can manifest $1,000 right now, like right now. And in that moment, I literally expected $1,000 to come down on like my notification bar and like confirm, like, yeah, you manifested it. And it did. But I didn't get upset. Like I was just like, yes, it did. I was just like, yes, it did. Whatever. Like I wasn't really sweating it like that. And then I got off when the video ended. I saw that my phone was in do not disturb. So I wasn't getting any notifications. And I checked and had received $1,000. So being light and easy, because that's to be honest, you guys, where a lot of people trip themselves up is putting so much pressure and force and making everything a big deal. Like when I'm telling you guys stop giving so much of a fuck, I'm not kidding you guys. I'm not being, just being funny. Like I'm being serious, you guys. You being light and easy about things allows it to come easier. Now, if you really need it, if it's something you really need and you can't be light and easy, that's cool. It's okay. Don't, I'm not saying you have to force that, but when you can, especially when you're just practicing, you guys. Like in that moment when I was manifesting that $1,000, I didn't need it, right? I didn't need it, but I wanted it. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. But actually, I can tell you guys a story, which this is what me telling you guys this story is how I manifested this story. So, but actually, something kind of crazy happened. Something like so out the left field. So my SP basically like he got a ticket and he had a court date that he had to go to for the ticket, the traffic ticket. And he missed the court date because the paper got sent to his old house and not the new house. So they literally had a warrant out for his arrest, right? Which was fucking crazy. So we didn't like we're not knowing this. Like I just happened to check the mail, which I never check the mail. And something told me check the mail. I check it and there's all these papers that all of them had like it almost looked like the post office was holding them because they all had the little redirect ticket or whatever. And saying that yeah, you missed court and we have a warrant for you. And so of course like we're both like not not just happy about that. Like I was, but to be honest, you guys, the moment that we found that out, I was already like denying that. I was like, no, like that's not happening. There is no freaking way, right? There's no freaking way that in my blissful reality, something like that is happening to my SP. And so I was just mentally denying it. And we kind of like at first I don't know. I just rejected that. I just rejected the whole idea. I was like, no, like that can't be. Like that's just not what it is. Of course, he was a little bit nervous. I mean, y'all already know, Black people, America, cops, police is not the best thing, especially like a warrant, like something like it's not the best thing. Okay, and it's definitely a cause to freak the fuck out. But I knew that it would be better for us not to. Right? It would be better for us not to. So long story short, and he actually calmed down too because he's learning, right? He's a manifester too. So he calmed down and he was like, it's gonna be fine. Like whatever, we gotta do is gonna be fine. So we go to court yesterday. And so we're in the courtroom. First of all, it's already scary. Like I don't even remember the last time I've been to court, if I've ever been to court. But we're in the courtroom waiting, and the police call him to the back, right? They call him out of all the people in the courtroom and call him to like the back. And so I'm like, when I tell you guys, I felt the blood like rush out of my body. Like I was like, oh my God, like they're taking him back there. And why would they be taking him? Like the cops pulled him back there because the courtroom we went to was connected to a police station. And so they're pulling him back there. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God, like what is happening? But I also knew this, and I want to zoom in on this part really quick, you guys. Like, this is what I mean when I talk about circumstances, you guys. Okay. It's not that I wasn't sitting there like, oh, la di da di da, oh my God, everything. Oh, yeah. Like, I wasn't feeling like that. But I also knew that that wasn't the time to ball up like a bitch. That's not the time to accept defeat. That's not the time to go into some story. That's not the time to say, oh yeah, I hate the government. They hate Black people. Something horrible is going to happen to him. That's not the time, right? That's not the time. That's not going to help me. Okay. It doesn't matter how horrible the situation. Going into victim mentality is not going to help you. And that's all I be trying to say, y'all. Okay. That's all I really be trying to say. So I was aware of that, right? And luckily I had lots of time. So I just sat there and calmed myself. But even like I told y'all from the beginning, I already knew that wasn't what it was going to be. My mind tried to think, but what if it does though? But what if this happened? But what if that happened? But what if this? What if that? And I was just like, no, like it doesn't matter. It's going to be what I say it's going to be. It can only go the way that I say. It can only go the way that I say. That's also how I got myself out of trouble with the law years ago when I was first manifesting. It can only go the way that I say. It can only go the way that I say. The way that I say is the only way that it's going. Period. 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 It doesn't matter what it's looking like. And so then of course like they end up like the cop comes out and talks to me and is like, hey, like we're gonna try and get the charges reduced and do make a deal with the judge and this and this and that, and you'll basically y'all gonna get to go home, which I already knew, and we did. Okay, so I say that to say, you guys, sometimes like when you're in a tight situation, right, when you're in a situation that's like you know, kind of a lot. And it's scary, right? And I was hearing myself in the courtroom tell you guys, oh my God, let me tell you guys how scared I was. And then it worked out. Like, that's what I mean. When you're in situations that are pressure, you can still control your mind. You might not be able to control your emotion at that time, right? Which is actually something that you can do. Like I wasn't even really controlling my emotion, to be honest. I was certain that it could only go my way. I was like, I'm on my blissful, effortless life train. This not gonna stop now. This would be a severe left turn on my blissful, effortless life train. So that just can't be the way. I didn't schedule any turns. I didn't schedule any turns, so it can't be that. It can't be that. So I just sat there calm, knowing and repeating to myself what it's gonna be. What it's gonna be. Okay. So that's what I mean, you guys. Like when it comes to receiving, insist on it. Insist on it. But you like don't try not to freak out. If you freak out, fine, but keep insisting on it. Keep insisting that it can only go your way. That's it. Okay. So yeah, it's 111 people in here. But yeah, receiving, just like allow yourself. Start to think grander, right? Instead of keep asking, because that was also one of the things that I feel like I could have done better. And it's okay because everything is perfect because it all led me here, but I could have thought bigger sooner. Instead of me spending literally like months trying to manifest $100 tips waiting tables, why didn't I just manifest myself being out of that situation, making more money, not having to do that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of keep manifesting myself at a better and better serving job, why don't I manifest myself out of that, right? It's like, see bigger for yourself, y'all, because you're gonna get what you want, right? I don't know if you guys ever seen that J. Cole video, or it's like an interview where he's saying, think of the highest dream that you could achieve. Think of the highest dream that you could achieve, and then go past that, go higher than that, because you're gonna get it. And when you get it, you're gonna wish that you went for more. You're gonna get it and you're gonna wish that you went for more. So you deserve it already, you guys. It's not about you realizing that you deserve it. Don't listen to any of that bullshit, y'all, because it's a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit, even within the spiritual community, that says you don't deserve it, you can't have it, you can't live like that, that's not fair, all this other kind of stuff. You got to tune all that shit out, y'all. You living a small life, you living a life that you don't love, is not helping people. No matter how much people try to spit that, oh, you prospering and being rich and having money and living a good life is taking from people. No. Nobody can give anything to anybody, and nobody can take anything from anybody. We give to ourselves and we take from ourselves, and that's what it is on every level of life. That's what it is on every level of life, y'all. So you give to yourself. Like, decide you're good enough. You can have it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Get good at receiving. Realize, you know what? I don't need to get good at manifesting. I'm perfect at manifesting. I need to get good at receiving. I need to get good at opening myself up. I need to get good at expecting the best. I need to get good at expecting things to work out for me no matter what. I need to get good at training my mind on the positive, training my mind to focus on what I do want to happen instead of what I don't want. Okay? All right. So I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I might, ugh, gross. I might not even, I don't know if I'm even going to be live this weekend, because my best friend's coming into town with my godsons. And so I'm going to be quite busy, but I am going to try to go live and make you guys a video. But really quick, I'm going to read your comments. How to manifest two things that are completely different topics. Just imagine that you have both of them. Script about both of them. I lost touch with an old friend, SP. How can I have him back? Just decide that you are. I manifested two of my long lost friends. I had two long lost best friends from my life. One of them I hadn't seen since I was like 12. And it had been like 15 years since I'd seen her. And I had always wanted to see her and couldn't find her anywhere. Manifested her, saw her. The other one was my first SP story ever. It's a success story that I have on here that I manifested. Same thing. She kind of disappeared off the face of the earth. And I couldn't find her and manifested her back. I will say with both of them, it's interesting because I manifested both of them back, but in the case, like, we just weren't aligned anymore. Like, the friend from 15 years ago, like, she was cool. We hung out like twice, but we just weren't in the same mindset anymore. And the other friend, she was just crazy. She was crazy as hell. Like, she was toxic and crazy. And I'm not saying it wasn't me pushed out, because I had a lot of assumptions around female friends and all kinds of stuff that played out through her. But I was like, I could have not wasted my time doing that. But I'm not saying that to you, Lori. But I just assumed, like, just assume it, you guys. Assume you are in contact. You are talking. They're hitting you up. You found them already. You guys are talking. Like, just assume it. Okay. All right. Every time you get wrong, it's hard to believe. Why? That's because you make it like that. And I get it, y'all. Listen, that's how I was. And I learned that is how failure consciousness is built, y'all. Because at the same way that there's things that you get wrong and that you don't actually manifest, there are things that you manifest all the time. They might be small little things, but there's evidence that is showing you that reality is reflecting to my mind. But if you trash all of that evidence and say, oh, but let me amplify the evidence that says I'm not, you're just hurting yourself, you guys. So just get out of the habit of doing that. Okay. Because I get it. I used to do that. But now I don't care. If it does not go my way, I revise. Yes, it did. And just leave it at that. And just keep continuing. Keep practicing, you guys. You saying that, oh, I'm failing, I can't believe, is like a baby saying, oh, I'm trying to learn to walk and I fell, so I can't ever walk. Like, they would never walk. How many times are babies falling when they're learning to walk? It's not about that. Just keep getting up, keep trying. if it means that much to you. Okay. Mhm. Not y'all worry about the wrong shit. Okay, you're freaking hilarious. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. But if the guy is good looking, then how to feel worthy? Aren't you good looking? Like, what? Come on, y'all. You got to realize that you're a goddess. And honestly, it doesn't even matter what you look like. You have to decide, despite anything, that you're worthy. Y'all, there's so many people that are not conventionally attractive that pull people. They pull hoes. Okay. Why? Because they decide that I'm the best, I'm amazing, I'm incredible. And it's not even always about having money or fame or whatever. It's a lot of broke, ugly dudes that's getting they getting princess treatment because they feel like I'm the best, I'm amazing, I'm incredible. Anybody is lucky to be with me. When you feel like that, it doesn't matter what you look like. Everybody's going to see you through the lens of looking good. But stop putting yourself beneath somebody. I don't care if they look good, they rich, they smell good, they drive a Porsche, live in ten mansions. I don't care what they are. They're not above you, y'all. They're just people. And every person on this fucking planet has insecurities. Every person on this planet is a regular ass person. Wake up with drool going up the side of their face. Nobody here is so much better than anybody else, but you're the one that lowers yourself. Do not, I'm so serious, y'all. Do not lower yourself to anybody. This is why I don't glorify celebrities, you guys. I don't glorify fucking nobody. Okay? Like, there's people that I love and I admire, but I am not going to sit there and fucking lose my shit over someone who is the same fucking flesh and bone as me. Okay? Have a larger idea about yourself, y'all. And pretty much all your problems going to solve themselves. Is expectation a result or an action of its own? Damn. Oh. It can be both, but you can, like, okay, so y'all want to learn how to embody emotions. Okay, might be a little bit sociopathic. I think that's what they say about sociopaths, that they can just like put on emotions. But you know what that feeling of expectation is. Somebody was asking me about this lip gloss. It's this, y'all. What brand is this? Ruby Kisses. They have the best lip gloss to me. But yeah, like you know what it feels like to expect something. The thing is, you're expecting something anyway. Like when you wake up in a day, when you wake up in your bed, you're expecting your day to go a certain way. Just expect it to go way better than that. Okay. I already manifested a few little things. I was so happy. I try to manifest a new home now. I struggle with that, but I persist. You don't struggle with anything, Derek. You already manifested it. Okay. This townhome, I accepted it the moment I knew I was moving. I accepted it the moment I knew I was moving. And so everything laid out for me to get it. I didn't have to do really anything, you guys, like to get it. I just accepted it mentally before I even before I stepped out my house and went to go see him, before I even looked on freaking Zillow or apartments.com to look at something. I accepted my home. Here's something, because I'm going to make a video like about manifesting this place. But sleep in your home. All y'all that are manifesting homes, sleep in your home, in your new home. So you're sleeping in your bed where you are. When I was sleeping in my apartment, I would sleep in this home, in an apartment, in a townhome. I would feel space. Like I would feel space. And like I said, this also has to do with being able to embody certain type of things. But you can feel like, what if you, like right now where you are, what if you were outside? What if there weren't walls around you, but there was nothing but space in all directions? You can feel the difference in that. I would sleep as if I was in a bigger home. That's probably part of the reason why we moved in early, you guys. Like this literally happened like back to back to back to back. We saw the place, we got the place, we applied, we were approved. They were like, we sent the deposit. They were like, oh, actually, don't wait the 3 weeks you're supposed to wait. Don't wait the 3 weeks you're supposed to wait. Just come move in right now. Okay, come move in right now. Literally, didn't even charge us extra, y'all. Didn't even charge us for this month. We're not even paying for this month. Okay, just wanted us to be here because I wanted us to be here because I slept here. And where your consciousness goes, you must go also. Okay, this is what a lot of Neville's stories exemplify. Sleeping, sleeping in the place, right? Sleeping in the place wherever. This is how Neville manifested going to Barbados. walking the streets of New York as if he was in the sand, right? As if he smelled salt in the air. Okay. All right. Yes, bold bravo. Ooh, I can relate to this. It's like I put a ceiling on my joy and on what I allow myself to receive. Dude, yes. I can so resonate with that, you guys. I can so resonate with that. Well, I used to. But we don't ever resonate with that, bold bravo. And honestly, no, we never did. We never did. We always accepted limitless joy for ourselves. We've always known what we deserved and accepted only the best for ourselves. And that's the only thing that manifests. Okay? This is what Joseph Murphy's affirmation is. I live in the joyous expectancy of the best, and invariably the best comes to me. Okay. Oh, that princess. I love that. Oh my God. I love y'all's names. You guys have the best names ever. Oh, thanks, Marilyn. Oh, Mama Kay. I love that. She says, this has been helping me with a better relationship with my mommy. I used to avoid calls because nagging, but now I expect her to allow me to be me and live for me. I fucking love that. I'm sorry, y'all. I be smashing this damn the mic because I be forgetting it's there. Not betterer and betterer. I can't. Oh, not another beautiful black woman. That's so sweet, simple. I love you. Okay. A warrant is so OD. I can't. I can't. It was OD. It really was OD. Like what the hell? Okay. Mhm. Not no love after y'all are funny as fuck. Oh my god. Yo. I love y'all so freaking much. Y'all give me life, seriously. To form the belief of everything goes my way, do you just insist and persist in that idea and it formed, or did it take time to actually believe it? Um so here's the thing, y'all. I don't really worry about believing. I assume it, y'all. This is the difference between believing it and assuming it. Okay? Like when I let's take manifesting this townhome, okay? I didn't really quite like I did believe, but my belief was based off of my assumption. I assumed I had it. I assumed it. An assumption is accepting something as true with no proof, right? A belief usually is formed after proof. That's the problem. Where you're waiting to believe something for with proof that you don't have any proof. When you just assume it, you're accepting it with no proof. So even the belief, you guys literally listen to me, okay? Even believing that I'm in my highest timeline, that I'm in my blissful reality, that was something that I assumed. It wasn't because every single thing in my life was just perfect and whatever. I assumed that. What if it was though? What if it was? And then I persist in that assumption. And what happens is naturally I will notice, let's take the apart or the townhome again, as I'm thinking about it, my old track of brain, right? The old program was like, oh, but you have these things on your credit. What about this? What about that? How's it going to work? Da, 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 da. But I realized, well, I've already assumed that I'm in my blissful reality. So there can't really be any issues. So all those issues must already be solved. So it's kind of a constant reminder. When I wake up in the morning, if I wake up and I'm like, la di da, like, what am I going to do today? I don't know. And I'm like, oh, like, I can see that I'm expecting life to go at this level. And then I'm like, oh, wait, no, I'm in my blissful reality. I can expect life to go at this level. I don't wait for something to tell me that. I don't wait to get good news. I just start to expect. Like, you guys know what it feels like to expect things, right? Start expecting really, really good things every single day, every single moment. Okay. Saucy is so funny. Oh my God. Yes, if you can't get your emotions to a happy place during pressure times, you can get them to neutral. Yes, it's midway between freaking out and happy blissful. Yes, not giving a fuck. Y'all, listen to me. It's the best thing. Neville said, imagine better than the best you know. I love that. Yes, yes. Why do we build castles that we don't intend to dwell therein? Yes, it's why do we build the stately mansion if we don't intend to dwell therein? Yes. There's no virtue in suffering. There's no virtue in poverty. There's no virtue in being meek and being down on yourself. Okay. Hey, Anais. You're so good at manifesting or receiving everything you want, manifesting queen. What's your opinion on meditating? Is the goal to free your mind of thoughts or to focus on certain thoughts? My opinion on meditating is that everybody should meditate. I really believe that. I won't say everybody because everybody is different, but y'all, meditating will change your manifestation game. It is one of the reasons why I believe that I'm a really good manifester. Because to be honest, you guys, the old story for me was I'm like honestly, I feel like I probably had like undiagnosed ADHD for the majority of my life. I didn't really know much about ADHD. I thought ADHD was like being hyper, but just the way that my mind works, my focus was not good at all. And I was still able to manifest because of meditation. Meditation is like meditation is like the gym for your brain. And so you focus easier, even like creating a feeling, right? Just like I'm talking about coming into a feeling of expectancy, coming into a feeling of this, coming into a feeling of that. Like these are things that you can do in manifest and meditation. So it's not so much about, it can be about freeing your mind from thoughts, but to be honest, you guys, it a lot of times takes a very advanced a very advanced meditator to have no thoughts. It's not so much about that. It's really about being able to observe your thoughts, being able to choose your thoughts, being able to um, kind of change your energy in your body, to come into a higher state of consciousness, being able to focus. It does a lot, you guys. Please, everybody, if you take anything from this, meditate 5 minutes a day. Don't tell yourself, I'm going to meditate for an hour or 30 minutes a day, because you're not going to do it. And it's better for you to do 5 to 10 minutes every single day. You will see such a difference, y'all, just in a week, even in a few days, especially you guys that may be struggling or whatever. Like, please meditate. Okay. Oh, that's so sweet, Leslie. I'm so proud of you. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You're so welcome, you guys. It's my pleasure. I'm trying to manifest a high salary job, but deep down I know that corporate is not my calling. I really want to perform, but I need money now. You do not. You can't need money. Money is all around you. And it's making itself appear to you right now. You're not manifesting a high salary job. Here's the thing, Zipporah. You can manifest that and then you'll sit there. You'll sit there in your office and with your job and this, and you'll be like, damn, now I got to manifest myself being a performer. Why not go there? Why not go there? If you're a performer, you can make money being a performer too. How do you form new beliefs? Just insist and persist until it happens? Or doesn't it take time to change them? Forming new beliefs has been the hardest for me. Okay. So the first thing is to realize that your beliefs are just a story. This is the thing. We think that our beliefs are a part of us, like it's our arm or something. That's why it's hard to change. It's just a story you've been telling, whatever it is. Even you saying forming new beliefs is hard for me. That's a story as well. Forming new beliefs is easy and instant for you because there's no time. Okay. So you're just going to ask yourself, well, what if I believe that just start with that. What if I believe that changing my beliefs were easy? For me, you guys, to be honest, for me, what makes it very easy is being childish. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's because for me, for me, it's just not serious. Like none of this is serious. I'm seeing this as like, this is all a game. So, yesterday it was hard for me to change my beliefs. Today it's not. Yesterday, I believed that this wasn't going to work out. Today, I do. Even not even today and tomorrow. This moment, I believe that. Now I don't. Oh, like I remember when I stepped out of social anxiety instantly, you guys. Now, social anxiety is something I had for my whole entire freaking life. Okay. And I was getting ready to go out and I could feel the anxiety. I could feel the thoughts. I could feel the stuff. And I was like, oh my God, like, oh, I hate going out. Oh my God, and I was like, oh, I don't have to really believe that though. That's a story. It's not like I'm intrinsically just, have social anxiety. That's something that I've been believing about myself. And I don't have to continue to believe that about myself. So I don't have social anxiety. I'm fine. I'm good. What if I didn't, right? That's the question I always ask. What if I didn't? Not trying to force, but just literally pretending. What if I didn't feel like I had social anxiety? What would that be like in this moment? Oh, that would feel a little different. Oh, I'd feel way calmer, right? Okay. Oh, Thorn. I'm so proud of you, Thorn. Don't give up. All of you guys, don't give up. It's worth it. It's worth it. Whatever you got to go through, you guys, and I don't mean, never mind. I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. Whatever you got to go through, if it's not hurting you or hurting others, whatever you got to go to get to your goddess, to your God state, to your mentality, do that. It doesn't matter how long it fucking takes. Okay? Like a doctor goes to school for like 12 years to become a doctor. But then guess what? The rest of their life, they're paid. They're paid. Okay? Rappers, all these people, actresses, models, they try and try and try and try and try and try until they get it. But guess what? Then they get it and they pay for the rest of their life, for their family's life, y'all. It's worth it. Stop giving up on yourself. Realize when you say, I'm giving up on myself, realize I'm accepting a bullshit identity. I'm accepting a bullshit reality. I'm saying, you know what? It's not worth it for me to come out the bullshit. I'm going to accept it. Manifestation has given you the greatest gift of life, which is that knowing that you can do better. You could have better. You could be better. If you didn't know better, you couldn't do better, but you know better. So do better. Okay. All right. I'm about to go. I love you guys. Oh shit. Trying to- Thanks, guys. You're so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Oh my gosh, you guys are so beautiful. Wow. Oh my gosh. Ooh, Mama K, email me about your opportunity. Yes. Vaughn says, you really helped me. Now I have money to continue finishing my house that was stuck for almost 3 years. Thank you, dear. That is amazing. Incredible. That's wonderful, Vaughn. I'm intending beautiful blessings over your home and over your family. That's incredible. You deserve it. Oh my gosh, Summer Miranda. I have never seen someone spell my name like that, but I love it. Live like Lyv. I fucking love that. It's so goddessy. Can you please tell us how you meditate and what would you say this is your go-to manifestation technique? Ooh. So how I meditate, I do guided meditations. I just pick a different one most of the time every day. If you guys are looking to start meditation, there's a channel called Great Meditation, and they have a lot of really good short, like 10-minute meditations that are very, very good. Lavender, she has a lot of good meditations. I mean, honestly, Joe Dispenza has a lot of good. The only thing Joe Dispenza, his voice is not very relaxing to me. But here's the thing about meditation, you guys, just whatever it is that you're going through or whatever it is that you're manifesting or whatever you want, even if it's just peace of mind or even receiving, like the title of this, type whatever guided meditation in however many minutes. There's literally millions of free meditations on YouTube, you guys. So type whatever topic, however many minutes you want to meditate, and it'll come up. Guided meditation, it'll come up. And I just do that every morning. I have been meditating for since I started meditating like right before I learned about manifesting. So meditating is just a spiritual practice that I just do every day. And it just helps you come into a different state of consciousness. And would I say it's my go-to manifestation technique? Not really. I don't really use meditating as a technique. I just use meditating to get myself into a certain energy. So to be honest, you guys, like meditation takes me from muggle to goddess every morning. When I wake up, a lot of times I'm not waking up like, oh my God, jumping off the fucking walls and feeling like, oh yes. When I meditate, it literally takes me there. Like it takes me there. I get downloads, like my courses, my videos, my everything comes in meditation. Speaking of, you guys, if you guys would like to join Ethereal Dream, the 4-week group program, early bird pricing is ending on Monday. So do join. The link is in the description, you guys. If you guys would like to create your dream lives with me and other manifestors, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so awesome. I'm so excited. Ethereal Dream. That also came in meditation. I was like, Ethereal Dream. Wow. That sounds so dope. Okay. My baby's ultrasound was perfect. They saw this one spot of calcium, which on the heart, which isn't harmful, but goes away on its own. But it's linked to a horrible disease since I'm over 35. Scared me. Actually, KK loves love. Your baby was absolutely perfect. Your baby had no anything on her. She was absolutely perfect. They were like, wow, you're the healthiest pregnancy over 35 that we've had ever in this hospital. It's actually crazy. Like, they're like, what is your diet? What time do you take your prenatals? Because whatever you're doing is working so well for your body and for your baby. And then you have the healthiest delivery, and your baby came out absolutely perfect, and you healed perfect, and your baby is perfect. Everything's actually perfect for you, KK. That's actually what it is. How do you feel about people who think they're doing something wrong because their manifestation is taking time? Great question. Um, decide you're perfect. That's the thing. Decide that you're perfect. Decide that you're doing everything perfect, and stop worrying about the time. Here's the thing, y'all. You being aware of the time is you actually saying, it's not here yet, and when will it be here, right? Neville says when you're checking, you're already admitting defeat. When you're checking for something, you're saying it's not there. There's nothing to check for, right? There's nothing to, oh, it's taking time, whatever. No, your only job is to continuously assume that it's now. So instead of thinking about, did I do something wrong, you should be still assuming that it's now. It's still now, and you're perfect. You don't do anything wrong. Everything that you do is leading you to your fulfillment. That's what you decide. All right. Oh my God, that's amazing. Congratulations, Lyric. I love that. Reality manifested. So whenever you stop yourself, I mean, wanted to know what you're gonna say so bad because it's always hilarious, girl. Safe to say, I be tweaking a little bit sometimes. Anyhow, do I listen to things while I sleep? Yeah. Um, lately I've been listening to Brian Scott's Large Sums of Money. I just been playing that. I haven't been playing it recently, like the past couple days, but I also listen to sleep music to help me sleep really well. Okay. All right. This is so freaking long. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. But as per usual, I'm intending that this prospers you all immensely. I'm absolutely sure that it has. Intending that you receive wonderful news today. It's 222 here. So, intending you receive wonderful news, wonderful manifestations, intending that you start to expect to receive. You receive and you expect to receive. So, I love you all, and I will see you guys in a video soon.